Hello everybody. Swamp Fox coming at you. Swamp Fox News with just a little morning video. One of the best audits I've ever seen, and thought I'd share it with you guys. I'm going to give people a minute to stick in here. I'm not going to play the whole video. I'm going to give you the link to the video. And what I want you to do is actually two channels. Y'all give me a second to grab my computer so I can see who's in the chat. Alright, let me see. Yep. Anyway, there's one quick video and one little thing I'm going to show you. I can't stay long. I got a service call I got to go do. So, Kim Johnson sent me something that I was supposed to be going already, but it's got me intrigued. So I'm going to share that with you guys also. I've already shared it with Roadhog. I'm going to share it after I'm done reading it, guys and gals. Unless you want me to text it to you. If you do, then it's a very interesting article. So anyway, that being said, hold on a second. Two things about this video. One is the guy Philip that's in the audit, and some of you may have seen this. I just found this channel today. Now this channel here took his video and made it come to life. Really, it was great. But the guy in it, Philip, his rights was violated, and I want to desperately find out who he is. So some of you may have seen this video, but I want to point this channel out. I've just followed this channel. Hold on a second. Just dropping everything, guys and gals. Bear with me. Alright. I'm going to show y'all this, and I want y'all to... it's called Entertainment Virals. See it right there, guys and gals? Entertainment Virals. I'm going to put the link in the description, but I just want y'all to see it too and see what his picture looks like. Okay. Alright, let me play a little bit of this video. I'm going to log in on my computer and get in chat with you guys. But I'm just only going to play a few minutes of it because this guy, man, this channel is really good, and he took a lot of time to edit. I mean, not to edit, but to add things to this video, which enhanced it really good. It made it really even better to watch. But Philip, the guy who was the auditor, he owned 6 cops, make no mistake. Now, it took him about 37 minutes, but he got out of there. So, I'm not able to show the whole video anyway. And I just really wouldn't, just because this guy's style. I want to get in touch with him, and I want to ask his permission. I think that would be the better way to do it. But I am going to use it as Creative Commons fair use for education, because this is definitely education about your First Amendment, your Fourth Amendment, your Fifth Amendment. And we all should do what this guy's doing. But here we go, guys and gals. The world is a vampire.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Bless your heart. Everybody, welcome Bless Your Heart to the channel. Bless Your Heart, you're now a moderator. Thank you for being here. Vet Tech Kimmy, Tiki Doll, John, how are you? Mama Liam, Eric Johnson, Joanne, Shelly E, Chris Marcus, Kim J, and Joanne again. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Hope y'all are all doing well. Make sure you're smashing that like button for me. Chris Marcus, Kim Johnson. I'm glad to see you all here. Anyway, this is a really good video, guys and gals. me speed it up just a little bit, because y'all can always go watch it. I want to kind of get to the guy.
Caesar.
Officer Tripp, I'm with Austin Police. This is Officer Smith.
How's it going?
What's going on today?
Can you talk or you just don't
Oh,
want to
you
talk?
did, Eric? I didn't know. I just found it.
The reason we have on you is you caused kind of a scare up here, so we're trying to figure out
Oh,
what's
that's
going
his
on.
name right there. Thank you for telling. I'm so
You,
stupid.
You videotape me for a reason, or
That's the guy.
What's
Said I
going
wanted
on?
to find him.
You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
you want to talk to us at all, or
Oh, no. 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 No, no.
you just want to videotape? Videotaping us is fine. We're just trying to figure out what's going on. We don't have this happen every day, so.
Okay, let's go ahead and ID this gentleman.
Do you have an ID on you at all? Sir, listen. We're trying to cooperate with you, okay? But you gotta cooperate with us. You can videotape all you want, but you're being suspicious right now. We're trying to figure out what's going on. So if you have an ID with you, that'd be fine. We'd love for you to give it to us,
You can call me Joker.
so we can find out what's going on.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. So this is what you're going to get. I really need to go. I'm going to show y'all one more thing, though. Don't hang up yet. I got one more thing to show you guys. But this is so now I know who the channel is. I guess I should have read it in the caption. I'm stupid, but I will definitely make sure y'all go. I don't know how to even pronounce that, but y'all go make sure y'all. I'm gonna put this in here. Y'all make sure y'all go follow this channel though that made this little movie. If you watch this whole thing, I laughed the whole time about the things he added, but it was sad because this guy, let me tell you something, he was treated horribly, man. He asked him to please several times, release the handcuffs, make them, at least loosen them up. They refused to because he wouldn't give them their name. But look here, he stayed calm. This was one of the best audits I've ever seen. The guy stayed calm, cool, collected. He knows. I hope he sued him. I mean, I really don't know if he did or not. Let me post this. Okay. All right, this is the link right there to this video, okay? Y'all click on it and then subscribe or follow the guy's channel. Watch this video loads of times. UK, okay, great, man. Y'all should tell me about people like this. Y'all please let me know. I'll premiere their channels. I don't care. He's got plenty of followers, but so what? This guy was great. Y'all ought to watch the video. Now, I suffered along with him because the guy who made this video says, some people will suffer along with him, but if you want to skip to the end to see the, and of course you know how to do that anyway, but I suffered through the whole thing. I wanted to see the tyranny of it all. And plus, you really get to see, how funny it is. The guy just through educating the cops and staying quiet and only saying First Amendment, Fourth Amendment and Fifth Amendment. Basically, he didn't answer no questions. He didn't. He just kept asking, "Is it illegal?" This, that, and other. And then he did quote the Penal Code 28G or whatever it is in Texas. Anyway, so go watch that. Okay, cool, man. I can't wait to be able to get home and watch a few more of his videos. I think it's great. I'm glad that I can follow him now. But I do have one more thing to say because people have my number and I'm glad of that. So I'm getting bombarded with stuff from some of my friends, and I'm just going to show you this one thing. Some of my friends who are all about this, and I'm just going to keep giving you my opinion, okay? All right. Here they are. Supposedly, there are really 147,960 sealed indictments as of February 1st, 2020. So what? To all my friends, I love you guys. But it doesn't matter if you got a snake you know, as the attorney general, who's never ever, these sealed indictments can stay for 30 years. It don't matter. They can always be sealed indictments. They don't ever have to do anything with them. It's up to him. The man is a snake, y'all. Y'all realize he was in office. He was AG under, you know, I don't want to say too much because, you know, they shut my channel down last night. So my thing down, and they told me, they warned me on that. I'm gonna lose my page if I keep getting strikes like that. So anyway, let me just put it this way. Look into Attorney General William Barr. Do some research for yourself. I don't care if he's got people right now that he's done let off, and he's got the evidence right in front of him. Okay, he's a snake, and it's just all it is to it. So you can have all the sealed indictments in the world, but if you ain't going to arrest people, if you're never ever going to do anything with them, it doesn't have. This started. These sealed indictments started back in 2017. Okay, so what's taking so long? If you got so many of them, what's wrong? Why ain't you arresting people? So anyway, listen, I love you all, and it's great that y'all are keeping up with stuff like this and all. But listen, it takes somebody that's really going to do something. These people they're all deep state rats. Okay, and you can make no mistake about it. This big money grab that's going on right now, that's all it is a big money grab. And this is to show us right now let me tell y'all this. And okay, if I lose my channel, I hate it. The ones of you who have my numbers, please keep in contact. I'll try to build another page, but I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all know they'll shut down all 4 of my pages because it's linked to this one. So this is my main page. So I'm telling you right now, this is tyranny. What's going on right now? California is on total lockdown. It's an order now. Did y'all know that? It's an order now. It's not a suggestion. It's an order. It's on total lockdown. So, but then they say, unless for necessities. Well, who says what's necessity for you? Do you make that choice, or do they make that choice? And if you use the excuse you're going to the store, there better be a store open and you're going to get groceries, because they do say you can go out and get groceries or medical. But other than that, you got to stay at home. And it ain't a request anymore. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. This is something important, you guys. And then it's happening in New York. Let me tell you something, okay? Martial law in times like this is not good. This is tyranny. And what they're doing, here's another rise up moment. And y'all listen to what I'm telling y'all. If y'all went and watched the Katrina videos the other day where they went door to door with the National Guard, like I told you guys to, and they went and took people's guns, just Google it, YouTube it, Katrina, Hurricane Katrina, don't take my guns, and watch them beat an old lady, 70-year-old lady, and break her shoulder in her own home. She didn't want to leave. And then she made the mistake when they asked, well, what about looters? And she said, no one's been here but you guys. I'm more worried about you than anybody else. And no, I ain't leaving my homes with my dogs. Y'all seen them. They plowed her into the wall because she showed him the little gun that wasn't even loaded, and she had it crossways in her hand. They plowed her into the wall. And that wasn't only that. Then you heard a National Guardsman walking through the town with a police officer, with the police, and the man said, the reporter, the National Guardsman told the reporter he hated being here in the United States. He'd rather be overseas or anywhere else in here. And the guy said, why? He said, because if they don't give up their guns, I'd hate to have to shoot them. That's our National Guard, y'all. So this whole thing, California's on total lockdown. Gavin Newsom orders total lockdown. There you go, right there. This ain't no request anymore. It's an order now.
Thank you, everybody. I have long believed that the future is not just something to experience, it's something to manifest. That our fate and future is inside of us. It's decisions at the end of the day, not conditions that determine that fate and future.
And who is he to make
circumstance?
Who is he to make up your mind about what conditions are right for you?
Can make decisions to meet moments. And this is a moment we need to make tough decisions. This is a moment where we need some straight talk, and we need to tell people the truth. We need to bend the curve in the state of California. And in order to do that, we need to recognize the reality. The fact is, the experience we're having on the ground throughout the state of California, the experience that's manifesting all across the United States, and for that matter, around the rest of the world, require us to adjust our thinking and to adjust our activities. In the state of California, many people are very familiar with these adjustments. A number of days ago, there were 6 Bay Area counties that led with stay-at-home orders.
Man with a plan.
Now,
Got someone new in the
as I
house, you
speak,
guys.
some
I didn't mean to do that. It
21.3
moved
million
up.
Californians
I didn't mean to hide you. I'm
reside in a
going to do
community
that.
in a city and or
Sorry
county
about that.
that have
Trying to add you
similar
as a
orders.
mod. It moved up
A
on me.
state as large as ours, a
Now you a
nation
mod.
state,
Say
is
something
many
else, man,
parts,
with a
but
plan.
at the
I'm
end of
so
the day,
sorry.
we're one body. There's a mutuality,
Bless
and there's a
your heart.
recognition of our interdependence that requires of this moment that we direct a
Yeah, Kim,
statewide
definitely push
order
her.
for people
Dang.
to stay at home.
Jim the
That
Trucker,
directive
UK,
goes
Romy.
into
Thank
force
y'all
and
for being
effect
here.
this evening, and we are confident that the people of the state of California will abide by it. They'll do the right thing. They'll meet this moment. They'll step up, as they have over the course of the last number of weeks, to protect themselves, to protect their families, and to protect the broader community in this great state in the world that we reside in. I have confidence in that. I have confidence because I've seen it every single day. We've
Chris
seen it in
Marquez.
cities large and small. People still doing essential work. People still providing essential services. People still going out to the grocery store to get food, walking their dogs, practicing social distancing. Nonetheless, when they're out in the streets, people still getting their medicine. People still going about doing the kind of essential work that is required to meet this moment. The order provides for all of that, just as these other orders that have been put into place in cities large and small across the state have afforded. I don't believe that the people of California need to be told through law enforcement that it's appropriate just to home isolate, protect themselves, go about the essential patterns of life, but do so by socially distancing themselves from others and do so using their common sense.
Now, again, okay, you don't think that it ain't going to send the law enforcement out? You make no mistake. They already just arrested 4 auditors last night, okay? Go to Justice for All's channel. They arrested him last night. They took $1,000 or almost $1,000 out of his wallet. He ended up not getting his wallet back or his money. Then they ended up not unarresting him, giving him a ticket, and dropping him off 50 miles away. It was unbelievable. But anyway, I'm just going to say one more thing. Listen, the tyranny of it all, and what they're trying to do is they want to see who's going to stand up. We didn't stand up during Katrina. We didn't rush. No other states, no people from other states went to New Orleans to rescue the people that was under threat there. You know, the last good standoff was the Bundy Ranch. Look into that. Matter of fact, I'll play it on my Monday night video. I'll show y'all a little bit of stuff about the Bundy standoff. I think there was like 30 to 40 people with guns. They did whatever they had to get to that ranch to help them against the federal Bureau of Investigation. They stood up against the tyranny, and the FBI stood down and left. Now, in the end, still they're going after them people, and they drop it and they pick it back up. They drop it and they pick it back up. And so it's, again, why, if William Barr's so good, is he letting the tyranny of that happen? Because what these people was even being charged with, and somebody did die in that, FBI killed one man in that standoff. So, you know, this ain't for, you know, there was never no justice for that dead man either. So make no mistake, the tyranny continues to happen. Why? Because we get on here and we talk about it, and it's great, but we need to get out and stand up more. Like, you know, even myself, I made that comment a few weeks ago, and I am looking into where I live right now in Sanahan. I will be looking into town hall meetings, and I'm gonna start going, and I'm gonna start voicing my opinion. It's when I see travesty in action, I'm gonna start taking action. We gotta start somewhere, guys and gals. You know, and for me to sit here and say, oh, we need to do this and do that, and don't do nothing, well, I guess I need to get out and start doing it. But we got to react more. When injustice happens and we just sit there and watch it, what's the use? I mean, we're slowly losing our rights, and the rest of us are saying it's okay because it didn't happen to us. And a real quick saying, and I'm not going to say it right, but you probably heard it before. You know, when they came for the school teachers, I didn't do anything because I wasn't a school teacher. When they came for the janitors, I didn't do anything because I wasn't a janitor. When they came for the plumbers, I didn't do anything because I wasn't a plumber. But when they came for the electricians, wasn't no one to do anything because I didn't do anything for all them. So now they got me too, because I'm an electrician. So now what? You know what I mean? So we got to start standing up and doing something. Again, go to Justice for All's channel. Check him out. If you like him, follow him. I think you will. He hangs out with some pretty cool characters, and they do some pretty good work, I think, in my opinion. And I'm going to premiere his channel as well. Now, he's a big channel. Don't get me wrong. He'll have 200, 300, 400 people in his live streams at any given time. So he's a big channel, but he's a good guy. I mean, he talks to you. You know, I mean, of course, if his chat's rolling fast, he might miss it. But if he sees it, he's going to talk to you. And he does try to go in there and pay attention and stuff like that. So that's good about him. I think he's a good guy. So check him out. Again, just remember, you can have all the sealed indictments you want, but if we got an attorney general that's going to do nothing with them sealed indictments, like he's been sitting on his thumbs since he took office. Who is he arrested since he's took office? He's dropped more charges than he's dropped more charges against people to get him out of trouble than he's arrested. So, I mean, you know, now don't get me wrong. There are arrests being made by the Department of Justice, okay? And you can go to Kip Simpson's channel. Kip Simpson will show you the arrests that are being made, but it ain't what you think. You know what I mean? It's not going to bring down, you know, the swamp or whatever you want to call it. It's just not going to happen. The key people, you know, that are needed, that will really need to come down, are never going to come down. They're always going to do these low-level people. But Kip Simpson has a great channel, and he shows where these politicians and mayors and judges and all this stuff are getting arrested. But I guess you got to start somewhere. That being said, y'all check everybody out who's new to the stream. I thank all y'all for showing up. Hope God blesses each and every one of you. I will be cooking. Well, I'm looking for rice, guys. I was going to cook chicken biryani tonight. Biryani, I don't always say it right. Chicken biryani. It's an Indian dish. It's a fabulous dish. If I can get all the ingredients, I'm going to make it. And if I can't get the rice, I need bottomless rice. If I can't get it, because everybody's saying they ain't got no rice. I've been calling around the stores, and they ain't got no kind of rice. So I do believe I have some long grain white rice from my when I made my Creole. If I have any more of that, I'll go ahead and cook that. If not, I'll be switching over to something. So I'm cooking something tonight at 9 p.m. Be there for that, but hoping it's going to be the Indian dish called chicken biryani. Y'all want to check that out? It's awesome. Trump said, God bless you, man. Thank you for saying that, and I appreciate it. And thank all of y'all for y'all's blessings that y'all give me. Thank all of y'all for showing up when you do. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares. And just know that I do truly love each and every one of you. Sometimes I am human, though, and make mistakes, okay? And, you know, I just want to make it clear that I don't want no beef with anybody, all right? I want to squash everything with anyone. So, Autotron, if you're out there, I'm done with it, Bo. I'm sorry for my part. You know what happened, but you're my brother in Christ. And I still love you, and I forgive you for your trespasses. I'm reaching out to Olive Branch. We don't have to be friends, but I'm just telling you, I'm done with the hatred. I'm done with about it. So, I love you all. I hope y'all have a great day. God bless everyone. Is that your phone number, Trump said? Because I'll call you, buddy. My phone number is, here's my phone number. I can't sit here every night and say, if you have strife with anyone in your life, please try to reach out to them. Okay, there you go. There's my phone number too. And I'm gonna put that in my phone right now as soon as I'm done live streaming, and we can stay in contact. That's awesome. You know, things sometimes just don't work out between people, but sometimes you can reach out to them and at least squash it. And that's all I'm wanting to do. We don't need to be friends. That's okay, but we don't have to be enemies either. You know what I mean? I love all humans. And yeah, I got heated. And yes, I was a part of our interaction. Once I got pushed so far, there's only so much you can do. This is my castle. But I still love you as a human, brother, and I hope you well. Other than that, I hope everybody well. And I will see you again. Take care. God bless everyone.